I'm working full-time for the first time in my life. Is it supposed to feel this dreadful? How do people do this on a regular basis? But then I might not be financially stable. You've answered your own question. Yup. It's normal. I remember my first full-time job, and when I realized I had 40 more years of working 40 hours a week, I was bummed out. Life is a treadmill punctuated by weekends with the odd week off. I'm now retired and I love this time of life. You have to find a job that you like to do. Unfortunately, it's not always possible. You have to sometimes take a job just to pay bills and move on. You will soon realize the harsh realities of life. Welcome to adulthood. Yes, I'm 29 and I remember feeling the same. It's a bit of a shock, isn't it? Free time is now a rare luxury that you can only enjoy in small, tiny little doses every day. Working is now a huge part of your life. In fact, it's the most important part of your life that you will have to sacrifice other things to do. Yes, this is life until you retire or die. Well, not all 40 hours are equal. Find a job you enjoy enough that you are happy and cannot see the time fly by. It's pretty normal when you first start out working, and oftentimes after. Give it some time though, and if it doesn't get better, start looking for a job that sounds less miserable. That said, you're going to have to get used to working. Try to enjoy what you can of it. Like having good coworkers can make it much better. Honestly, massively depends on how much you like what you're doing. You don't, and not necessarily will, find a job that is your passion, but you most likely will settle into an area of employment you won't hate. You'll just need to do a few different jobs to find what you like. Like problem solving and dealing with people, possibly management, training, HR, like numbers, maybe finance or accounting, like just turning off your brain for 8 hours while you listen to podcasts. Data entry office job, like using your hands, maybe construction, RECT. Obviously those are all off the top of my head. And there's tons of options out there, not all of which actually need higher education. Then you need to find what you value, not just in the terms of job role, but also added bonuses. Want to work in an office? Do you want a WFH? Set your own hours? Work with headphones in? Deal with customers? Don't panic if you don't have all the answers right now. You have plenty of time to figure out what you like. If you really hate what you're doing right now though, find something else. Life is too short to spend 40 hours a week doing a job that you don't feel you are gaining anything from. This is me. I've been hoping for a doctor to tell me I have 12 months left to live for 14 years now. So I can just not show up tomorrow and live life as I want the last months of my life. But knowing how ironic this life is, I'll probably outlive anyone who really wants to live for a long time. Yeah, it sucks. All you can do is try to keep as much of a balance with other things in your life as you can, and hope that a 4-day work week, paid leave, and other labor issues keep becoming more popular. Some people say you should work hard now so you can enjoy your later years. But I think that's bogus. You should never be forced to live a hard life, especially in your youth. It's dreadful if you hate your job or if your body has to adapt to harsh labor. If it's the second one, then give it a bit and it will get better. Not great, but better. If it's the first, a change in career might help if that's an option for you. There's a reason a great number of SOCDEM countries are pushing for the 32-hour workweek to be the standard for a living wage. Yup, it's normal. Sometimes you go back to school to do something you love that doesn't feel like work. Sometimes you just work. Welcome to adulthood. I'll tell you how I do it, by being exhausted all the time. Follow me for more advice. It's normal. You do get used to most of it. My suggestion would be to try and find something you don't despise doing once you feel comfortable searching for work, etc. My mother always told me it's easier to find a new job whilst employed. But seriously, it's a big life change to be thrown into. It's definitely normal for it to feel awful. I always worked part-time in college, but I didn't mind my job. I worked 30 hours a week in grad school, but no big commute, and it was an easy job. When I started working 40 hours a week with a long commute, it sucked. TBH, you get used to it though. I also always find myself more tired and stressed starting a new job. It's a lot of stuff to learn. Give yourself more time to adjust. Lol. Yes man. Welcome to being a typical person. Don't feel trapped. Look for new work or opportunities within your job. Try to make friends with co-workers. Because your next post is going to be asking how to make friends outside of school. Dude, nose to the grindstone. Keep it. In 50 years you'll be dead. Yep. Welcome to the suck. It's a grim realization, it really is. But at the same time, if you want to buy nice things and get a car and a house with a mortgage, if you don't come from money, a full-time job is practically required. The key, I think, is to find a job that you like or can at least tolerate because of the people you work with. Yes, it sucks, but you're early in the game. Over time you'll become more efficient at your job and be able to claw back some of that angst you're feeling because of pressure to perform. Just like with any strenuous activity, your body and mind will adapt to it, and it will no longer be so burdensome. I'm not going to say you'll grow to love it, but you'll learn how to balance it. Sorry to say, you simply won't be able to get by working part-time for a long time. If ever. But hopefully in time you'll find a gig that works for your lifestyle.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.